Leela Viss here. I'm going to show you how I keep track of the 40-piece challenge that I have going in my studio. And because we're a mix of in-person and online, it's easiest for me to keep track of things in Tanara. Now, if you did not have Tanara, you could do this somewhere else, but you just want to keep track of the list of pieces that students are learning somewhere digitally. So first of all, I have an assignment in Tanara that's called the 40-piece challenge. And then a lot of times I'll just put here, choose another, please, or I'll even have another one called an easy short piece. And that's what students have been doing for this 40-piece challenge. It's just learning a new piece within a week. And when I open up this 40-piece challenge, you'll see that I have listed every piece that they have worked on. And so I can go in and edit that and then just add another one. So I'm waiting to hear 19, and then I can add 20 and so forth. So I can just keep adding right there, and it's nice because she can see that list and I can see it as well. And I try and keep that as updated as possible. Now, I only update it at the lesson, but a lot of times I do not hear 40-piece challenge pieces at a lesson. Instead, students will message them to me by sending an audio recording to me through the Tanara chat. Now, if you don't have Tanara, they could send you an audio recording with a voice memo or however you please. But this is really handy because it's always right there. And so if you notice, I've got some recordings from her, and then I can just really easily listen to them. This is Westminster Chimes, I think. So after I listen to them, I'll say, thank you, that was wonderful, maybe give them some feedback. And I've listened to them, I've acknowledged it, but what I do in the lesson is then add it to this 40-piece challenge list. Now, the other thing I like to do, now sometimes I don't have this open during the lesson, so I don't do this every week, but in my studio, I'm in my Google Drive here right now, I have a folder for my studio, and then under studio I have a folder called charts. So when I open that, there is my 40-piece challenge chart right there. And then I like to do this when the student is present, and so sometimes I just don't get time in the lesson. So probably this week I will make sure that I update everyone's chart while they're here with me. It's taking a little while to load because I'm recording the screen here. But a digital badge board is just a nice visual showing how everyone is doing. And you'll notice in my studio that I have a wide variety of people who are more loyal to this 40-piece challenge than others. And it could be that I just haven't updated them. So some of them may be, further along than what it appears. Now it looks like this is having a hard time loading, so we'll see if it's going to load for me. There's a lot of things going on right now, so it looks like it might work. Hooray. Okay, so as they appear, then there's, you'll notice that dark purple area, that is when they reach 10 pieces, and we celebrate when they reach 10, and I believe I give them a punch on their credit card, or on their card that they're going to earn towards an actual gift card. So if you have questions on that, I will put a little link in this blog about how I like to streamline incentives. Okay, so now it's loading. Thank you for being patient here. And you'll see that some people are further along than others. But I think, like I said, I have neglected to fill this out lately. So I will be doing that in the coming weeks just to make sure that everybody's on track. But they can pretty much see how they're doing compared to everyone else. Now, if Rylan adds a new one, what I do is I click on that image, which is grayscale right now, and then I click on this little icon right there, and it should let me, yes, and then it will turn it back into color. Okay, so that is the secret behind a digital badge board. It's just turning a grayscale image into color, and it just makes a fun way to keep track of those things. So that's how I am keeping track of the 40-piece challenge. I was never a fan of this 40-piece challenge because I felt like it was going to be so much work for me to keep track of and take up so much lesson time. But now, because most of them send me recordings of their pieces, it just goes so much faster. So I hope that's helpful.